2024 is looking stacked for big game releases, and on top of the roster are upcoming horror games. Do you want to spend the new year with heart-racing and adrenaline-frenzy horror games? This video will give you insights and games to expect, so stick around. Number 10. Still Wakes the Deep. We would have forgotten about the Chinese room Still Wakes the Deep until it appeared at the Xbox showcase in June, with the trailer finally revealing more of the gameplay. It looks like an atmospheric and claustrophobic shuffle around a shattered oil rig. Your job is to don the boot of an oil worker who finds himself trapped and alone amidst a deadly North Sea storm. The short but sweet trailer is enough to convince us that this is the peak of a new survival horror. You'll be able to get your white knuckles on it early next year as part of the Xbox Game Pass. Number 9. Level Zero. If you're looking for a multiplayer horror game to experience with friends, Level Zero might be what you're looking for. The game is a 4v2 asymmetrical horror game where 4 of you will play as scientists trying to bring a station back online, while the other 2 are playing aliens trying to kill them. Fun times. If you choose to be a scientist, you must keep in contact with others, so you all know what you have to do. Alien thrives in the dark, so you have to stay in the light if you want to play for a long time. If you choose to be an alien, you're the real deal. You'll need to have natural and unnatural abilities to divide and terrify the scientists. As of next year, you'll be able to enjoy this unlimited fun on your PC and Xbox. Number 8. Reveal. Let us walk in the shoes of Walter Thompson, whose life got distorted. Reveal is a narrative first-person psycho-thriller game that focuses on finding Walter's dark past at the Nelson Bros Circus so he could get his life set back. Walter can't find his wife and daughter, and suddenly, what he can only think of is his time as a circus builder in the 1960s. This is a psychological horror game that focuses on environmental explorations and puzzles. This game's impact is profound, not only in Walter's mind, but also on the players. Pixie Split wants to demand and confuse players with several visually appealing and mentally challenging questions. Expect it on PC in 2024. Number 7. Ill. When a town randomly goes mad and horrifying things happen within, it's up to you to determine why that was and whether you can survive the madness yourself. Team Cloud is out to release this game in 2024 to creep you out. The narrative-driven first-person survival horror game transports players to a sinister world to uncover the truth behind the bloodthirsty madness. It revels in its dismemberment system that would take the blood and gore to new heights. Plus, the monsters you face aren't mindless vessels. They can be clever, and if you're not equally clever, they'll overrun you. Survival is all about strategy and using what's around you to your advantage. Adaptation is your key to survival against the ghoulish, monstrous creature in Ill. If you're to survive, you'll surely have to earn it. Number 6. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Silent Hill's fans are eagerly awaiting the return of the franchise, and the Konami team has given them what to expect in the next few months. Konami unveiled their plan for the franchise in October 2022. The Silent Hill 2, which is one of the most highly praised installments in the franchise, is coming back with a remake. The developers weren't known for a long time, but it's finally confirmed that the Blooper team is working on the remake of one of the most legendary horror games of all time. The team noted that they wanted to keep the original story of James, but new developments will be made to immerse players into this horror world. One of the ways is through an over-the-shoulder camera, which will bring players closer to the horrors lurking in the streets. Veteran players and newbies will also get the chance to step into the role of James Sunderland, who ventured into the town of Silent Hill with the hope that his wife is still alive. This game is to be released in 2024, and it will be available on PlayStation and PC. Number 5. Routine. Although we were used to waiting for games a long time after the announcement, it has been 10 years since Routine was originally revealed by Lunar Software. Routine is an action-adventure game set in a science fiction tone 10 years ago. It stumbled during the development process, making us wait so long before it's back now. The game has reached the point of getting a full trailer and is coming out sometime next year. The reveal trailer shows an atmospheric abandoned lunar base where you'll be sent to restore the radio connection with the base up there. When you get there, you'll discover the base is controlled by robots who see you as a threat. Everything looks pleasingly analog too, as weaponry clicks into place. Hopefully, the game will be released next year, ending the long wait. It'll arrive through the Game Pass on Xbox One and Xbox Series X. It'll also be available on PC. Number 4. Beneath. For Noah Quinn, being underwater is nothing new to him. He is a diver, known for going deeper and deeper into the ocean. But what happens when he finds something within the ocean that is beyond description? Well, that's what Beneath is all about. Beneath is a heart-pounding first-person horror adventure game where you spend your life beneath the ocean. The terror Noah must escape underwater is beyond imagination. You have to see it for yourself. Armed with weapons and wits, Noah knows he has to face the dangers if he wants to escape. He had access to guns and ammo, although not unlimited. Some horrors are even beyond bullets. While he is trapped underwater with dangers all around him, danger also lies in his mind. Your job, aside from killing physical enemies, is to ensure Noah doesn't succumb to madness. His mental state is on the brink of collapse. So he must avoid madness if you want to help Noah to the surface ever again. Number 3. Alone in the Dark. Remember the rumor of Jodie Comer and David Harbour working on a game project last year? The game is here in the form of Alone in the Dark, which feels like a return of the old-school horror franchise. This game is a reimagining of the original 1992 game. These Hollywood stars worked well in the game, and we even had to choose one character who would explore the mysterious Desater Manor, where it all started. You will attempt to learn what is going on in the Gothic location and solve puzzles when you stumble across them as you fight monsters to stay alive. Each character of Jodie and David gives us a slightly different version of the story as young Emily Hartwood hires a jaded private investigator to help her hunt for her missing uncle. With many franchises who've helped establish the horror genre fading away, Alone in the Dark attempt to stay alive starting from 2024 and keep player sacred out of their mind. It will be available on all platforms. Number 2. The Retrieval. How about a VR adventure to shake things up? In The Retrieval, you'll be set in the far future, where humanity has long been a part of the stars. But things take an odd turn when a vessel named Prometheus, which has been missing for over 200 years, suddenly shows up at your doorstep. The mission seems simple. Dock in, try to make contact with the crew, and if that is not possible, find out what happened and leave. But nothing is ever simple, right? Through your VR headset, you will wander around the ship, solve puzzles through your controllers, and attempt to figure out the truth. But space has a way of twisting things and making them even scarier than you realize, so you will have to be careful when playing. Number 1. Paranormal Tales. We've all heard of the found footage genre, right? They're the tales of real people who happen to record the misadventures and terrors that befell them, and those who watch it try to uncover the truth. Of all the horror subgenres, found footage crawls under one's skin in a very special way. Our brain might know it as fiction, but the shaky handheld footage from the phones or even body cams demands to be taken seriously as a threat. That was what Unreal Engine 5 with Digital Cyber Cherries wanted us to feel as we go into Paranormal Tales. In Paranormal Tales, you get to experience multiple horrifying tales from the viewpoint of those recording their doom. Each tale is unique and has a different setting, ending, and more, encouraging us to explore further into the dark. You will need to explore all that's going on and see if you can even make it to the end of the story. What horrors await you in these tales? You'll find out when you play, but expect plenty of movie-influenced jump scares and figures lurking around the corner. Expect this game in 2024, and it's available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. That feeling of being terrified, unsettled, and spooky can only be found in horror games, and there is never a bad time to play one. Which one of these do you look forward to? Let us know in the comment section. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel.